You're watching KHQA Overtime with Chris Dewar. Brought to you by Con Communications.
Well, good evening, Tri-States, and welcome into the December 22nd edition of Overtime, where we have reached somewhat of a calm before the storm in the high school hoops season. But the countdown is on until Wednesday, when we make a quick turnaround from the Christmas holiday to a loaded schedule of tournament action throughout the rest of the week. Now, that's in 4 days, so for now it's a little more peaceful than usual in the sports world, but plenty of good stuff coming your way tonight. Mizzou and Illinois square off in St. Louis for bragging rights. We'll introduce our newest Con connection of the week, and coming up a bit later in the show, we've got a little something special in store for all of you at home, but that's all I'm going to say about that for now. First, we go to high school hoops, where Quincy High School hosted West Hancock today in girls action, a real offensive showcase here in Quincy. We'll take you to it. The Devils riding a 2-game win streak coming into this one, and we go to the second quarter. QHS with the early lead thanks to Reagan Wellman. The three-pointer here from the corner puts the Devils up 17-11. But Aletha Mulch going to get the quick answer off the inbound. The Titans really running some nice inbounds plays today, produced a lot of quick points. That answers right back. Araya Dade, she is just a steal machine, and she is a scoring machine right there in the post through 3 defenders. That's good stuff from the Devil point guard. And then the Devils D would pick up a little bit as well. Hannah Reller had a big day. Gets the steal here, has a few passing options, but she's going to take it all the way herself. Gets the up and under layup, and that forces West Hancock into a timeout. Devils lead by 8 at that point in the ballgame, but the Titans would stay within striking distance in this one today. It was Madison Harmon right there for 2 points, and the Titans would be down by just 7 points at the half. QHS led for the entirety of the half, but the Titans stayed close, so Adam Brumbaugh made a couple of halftime adjustments, and they started to pay off big time. Haley Hamill gets open here in the corner from your living room for 3. Titans down 6 at this point. And then Shelby Kaler, the hustle machine in this ball game today, she's going to hit a long 2 here in just a moment. West Hancock now down by just 4 points. I told you they were hanging around in this one, and the offenses just kept right on rolling. Good hustle here from Reller. Offensive rebound, you'll see her pick it up as the shot goes awry from the corner just off the front of the iron. But there's Reller in traffic, gets it to go from the left side. Devils go up 31-26 at that point in the third quarter. West Hancock, though, they kept it coming. Steals, turning it into a fast break. Watch this 2-on-1, just perfect from Allison DeWald to Shelby Kaler right there. The lay-in off the glass, and the Titans just won't go away. They're down by 1 at this point. Later on, the Devils counter with Victoria Flott gets inside. Tough little shot there off the glass, but she gets it to go. And then Jordan Fletcher, who actually tweaked her ankle in the first quarter, missed the entirety of the second quarter, came back in the third. It's a soft jumper right there. You can see her being a little bit easy on that ankle right there, but she did a nice job contributing despite the injury today. Later on, the spin and the bank shot there from Reller. That gives QHS a 41-38 lead after 3 quarters in this ball game. Fourth quarter, though, Carly Runge really came alive. She goes coast to coast and gets one to fall right there. Later on, the Titans are finally going to erase that deficit. They were trailing for the entirety of the game until Haley Hamill drains a 3 from the left wing, ties the ball game at 44. QHS would answer with a 3, however. They go back up. Runge, again, excellent spin move. She's going to fake, go inside, get around her defender, go off the glass. Runge finished with 8 points as the Titans are down by just a point at this mark in the ball game. The Devils, though, would step on the gas after that. Misha Ferguson-Smith, she's going to go up ahead to Angel Bradford. Bradford all alone with the breakaway. That's 2 of her 6 points right there. West Hancock tried to get a couple of offensive buckets late. Alexis Dooley had 8 points. Here's 2 of them right there. But the Devils just too strong today. They pull away. As I mentioned, this game was tied at 44 briefly. Here's Jordan Fletcher, 2 of her 10 points on the afternoon. Devils end the game on a 20-9 run, and they now have a 3-game win streak heading into the holiday. Good stuff for Damon Dade's team there. Hannah Reller leads the Devils with 18 points, and Haley Hamill leads the Titans with 15. The Devils, again, an 11-point winner in that ball game. And a couple of really good games for Jacksonville today over at the IC Shootout at Illinois College. We start off with the girls taking on the Western Big Six Galesburg Silver Streaks. This one goes to overtime. From what I understand, Jacksonville was down by a point with no time on the clock and shooting 2 free throws. They made the second of those 2 free throws to send this ball game to overtime, but Jalen Keene and I believe 2 other Jacksonville starters fouled out before that overtime, or I believe Keene fouled out early in the overtime, as the Crimsons do fall tonight to Galesburg as they score a ton of points in the overtime period. 79-66 your final there from Illinois College. This one just wrapped up. The Jacksonville boys down to the wire with Peoria Richwood Richwoods, and this one also came down to free throws, believe it or not, as Richwoods would get 2 shots late in this ball game, just about 5 seconds left in the game, and one of their best free throw shooters stepped to the line, made a pair of free throws, and they knock off Jacksonville. Final score there, 52-51, as the Crimsons get bumped to 6-2 for this mark in the season heading into the Christmas holiday. Well, when we come back, we are just getting started here on Overtime. We've got all of your bragging rights highlights and an entire recap of college action from today. Stay tuned. Well, we've reached that point on Overtime where we unveil our latest Kahn Communications Connection nominee for the month of December. Now, here's how it all works. We put up 4 outstanding sports highlights for your perusal, 1 each week, and at the end of the month, you get a chance to vote for the best of those 4. Now, why should you go online and vote? Anyone who participates in the process becomes eligible, that's a tough word to say, to win a prize package from Kahn Communications. So it's pretty simple. For this week's connection, we take you to Marion County. This one actually from last night in a game against Palmyra. You're going to see Reed Plunkett find Kason Spratt on the other end of an alley-oop there for the lay-in. Good stuff. And actually, I didn't realize this till today. It's Kason Spratt who throws the pass to Reed Plunkett. He goes on a dead sprint to the basket and gets it at the other end of things. A perfect on-target pass from Mr. Reed Plunkett. So we're going to give that one our Kahn Connection of the Week nomination. Good stuff there for Marion County. Now, if you want to see the other ones from the rest of the month, well, here they are, Palmyra and Unity. This just last week. It's going to be Thomas Donley. You think Brock Butler of Palmyra has got the last shot of the half? Donley drains one from the other free throw line. That is just insane. Just kind of hits it on the run, gets it to go, gives Unity a big lead at the half, and that was big for his team. Also, we'll take you to 2 weeks ago. We send you up to Iowa wrestling. It was Trevor Roth at 220 pounds from Keokuk taking on the number 5 wrestler at the time in Iowa Class 3A at 220 pounds. He pins Jacob Dilks in a matter of about 30 seconds. Trevor Roth pumped up as he should be for this giant win. Love this highlight here because he goes for the legs, fakes it, gets it back to the arms, just gets that quick throw down, and Trevor Roth with one of the biggest wins of his career. So that was from December 8th, and we'll take you all the way back to the beginning of the month. It was Lauren Melton from Western. She had a very good highlight as well. She's going to come up here, 5 seconds left in the half, and she's going to get a shot to fall. Just an NBA range three-pointer, and I don't know if she's even stopped smiling from that one. Just a great shot here from Miss Lauren Melton. Take a look at it one more time. Dribbles up, no fear, and that is a Kahn Connection as well. So we're going to have one more for you on Overtime next week, and then at the end of the month, you will get a chance to vote and a chance to win that wonderful prize package from Kahn Communications. Well, I mentioned earlier in the show that this is the week when the high school and college schedules slow down a bit before the holiday, before we put the pedal back to the floor once again on Wednesday. So then I got to thinking tonight might be a good time to take a look back on the hoop season so far. Just in case you've been living under a rock for the past 5 weeks, I'd like to take an opportunity to show you what you might have missed. So here's all of the good stuff packed in to one highlight. Consider it my Christmas gift to you at home. Enjoy.